What's up, everybody? Doc Dog 195. There's levels to this. Okay, so I'm making this video because I'm confused and I need your help on understanding this. Okay, so Steam just announced that they are essentially going to be making one of these that is going to be made by them, right? But it's going to be with the Steam OS, right? Linux based. Okay, and the community is reacting by saying that this is going to be bad news for Xbox, but not bad news for PlayStation at all. Now, this is this is why I'm confused, okay? Xbox has already lost this battle. They've already lost the battle with the living room setup and everything like that. And even though there's plenty of people that do exactly what I do, that have a PC connected to their TV, it's not the majority of gamers that do this, right? So, as a console, the console space would still be dominated by PlayStation. But now, Steam making one of these that looks like a console, sounds like a console, quacks like a console, but it's really not a console, it's a PC. I don't know how that threatens Xbox. The next Xbox, according to rumors, is going to be a hybrid PC anyway. So, how is this threatening that next Xbox? If anything, it's you either get this or you get that other Xbox, but it's gonna. I want to say it's gonna play the same games, but as of right now, not really because Steam OS. There's things with Linux that like with Proton and stuff like that. Don't quote me that like certain games you can't play. And obviously, this doesn't have Game Pass. Steam OS doesn't have Game Pass on it. But what this device is about to do is it's about to have PlayStation games and it's about to have Xbox games all under the same box. Now you tell me who does that sound like it threatens more? Who is all about in the console space exclusivity or just timed exclusive right now? Like does this sound like it threatens more really? Does it really sound like it threatens Xbox more than it threatens PlayStation? To me, it doesn't. I think Xbox has made it real clear that they don't care where you play their games as long as you play their games. And if anything, PlayStation really does care about their hardware still. So I don't know. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but as I'm going through my Steam library and I see in perfect harmony things like Ratchet and Clank, right? Sitting right next to Rise Son of Rome, right? And then I see Returnal, right? Sitting right next to freaking Starfield, right? Like, this is something that we can already do. If you're a PC gamer, you can already do this. And this is just the Steam, this is Steam Big Picture mode, which is what the Steam OS looks like. It looks literally exactly like this. I could show you on my son's a ROG Ally. But how does this threaten Xbox more than it threatens PlayStation? That's my question. I could see that. The next generation, I think this is great. We're gonna have more options, and I'm all about options. You already know that. So more options is better. But I'm just curious. The other thing is, shout out to the Turk. He actually hit me up in the DMs. Listen, I've told you guys the other PC that I had connected to my 4K TV was that Walmart PC that had the 7600 7600, not the XT version, which had the 8 GB of VRAM. That's the only thing that I'm kind of questioning this machine on is the 8 GB of VRAM. But I will say this, right? Somebody else hit me up on Discord. You don't gotta believe me if you don't want to, but somebody hit me up on Discord from the industry and told me that let's just say these machines that Steam is making is what's gonna be the new target. And you know what? You don't even have to go far. If you don't believe me, Doom: The Dark Ages, which is a newer game, has a settings mode called handheld. Literally specifically made graphic settings specifically for handheld mode, right? So they're already targeting the Steam Deck and stuff like that, right? So I could see developers targeting the biggest store on PC easily. Who does this threaten more? Xbox or Sony? Please let me know. Because I think some people are looking at this the wrong way. I think Xbox is like, we couldn't beat Sony. Let somebody else take a crack at it. Is Steam gonna beat them? I don't know, but all I know is pretty soon we're gonna have a box. I mean, you can already do it. You can already put a box that can play both PlayStation and you know thing and Xbox games with a controller and access to Game Pass as well. So you can already do it. Let's be honest, but you know what I mean. Doc Dog 1985. There's levels to this. We out. Peace. This price of this thing is what's really gonna matter. The price is what's really gonna matter. Do you know what though? I like Windows. I know everybody else hates Windows, but I like Windows. We out. Peace.